What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we're going to be doing another First Shots. Today we're going to be taking out a revolver, specifically the SAR USA 4-inch 357 Magnum. Now this guy's made in Miami, Florida by the SAR company on the SAR USA, and it is, as I stated before, a 4-inch 357 Magnum. Now that means it's a revolver that can use 357 or 38, and we're going to be using both in the review today. First Shots today, I should say. It's not a review. We're going to shoot about 100 rounds through it today and see how it goes, and I'll give you my first impressions at the end. Full review coming at a later date. Now, one of the reasons why I like this is we have a very high set of sights, a very definitive set of target sights that is adjustable as well. That's kind of nice, similar to the Python kind of. It has a black and stainless look to it that I really like, and the features are very usable. The cylinder opens very nice. The cylinder latch is very, very serrated, so is the hammer, and the single action trigger on the gun is really nice as well, although the double action is a little bit heavy. The single action is very light, I would say on par with a Smith & Wesson or maybe even higher quality, but the double action trigger, at least in dry fire, is actually pretty heavy. Most double action triggers are pretty heavy in all fairness. The 4-inch 357 is a pretty good size to do pretty much anything you want with it. You could carry this if you want, although it is 40 ounces, so it is a little bit bigger. Revolvers tend to be a little bit heavier, a little bit more metal. However, I think it would be right at home for self-defense, home defense style of gun. If you're using a handheld light, this will work very well. Most revolvers don't have a spot for a weapon light, so that's no big deal. 6 rounds of 357 Magnum in the right spot's gonna work all the time, so it's got enough firepower to do the job. Cylinder opens very nice, so you can do those reloads pretty quick. It feels pretty good as well, and it does come with the rubberized grip. It kind of looks like a Hogue, but it has an S on it, so I assume it's from SAR USA. Now, kind of sacrifice some looks when you put the rubber grip on, but you get a lot in return. The rubber grips on target guns allow you to get a better purchase on the gun, maybe reduce a little bit of the felt recoil just because it's a little more comfy, but mostly it allows you to grab the grip and hold on to it better during recoil, and 357 Magnum does have some recoil. On top of that, with a revolver, your bore axis is high, so you do get a little bit more muzzle flip than you would a semi-auto. That being said, should be a pretty cool gun. I do want to thank my page supporters. Thank you guys very much. You guys purchased the ammo for the video today. We appreciate that. We're going to be using Winchester 357 and 38 Special, and we're also going to be using some Lawman 38 Special, which is kind of cheap, but I've got a lot of it. So we appreciate that. If you want to support the channel, just go to the link in the description below. Also in that link is a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. It could really use your help, so please go down there and donate to those kids. And then finally, we do want to thank SAR USA for sending their brand new gun for review. Risky, because it certainly does not guarantee a full review. As you guys have seen on the channel, we've had many guns on here from companies that if they don't work, I'll show you. You're going to see everything that happens today, and no matter whether it works, sucks, or is awesome, we're going to see it. So thanks, SAR, for sending it. Hope it works out. All right, so we're going to start with some Winchester Target and Practice 38 Special. Probably shoot it at 75 yards. The round's going real smooth, which is nice. The cylinder turns real smooth, which is nice. A lot of times on these budget pistols, you get kind of a shittier set of controls, where this feels pretty good. Now, people say the double single action is outdated, either in a semi-auto or in a revolver. I completely disagree. The long double action trigger pull allows you to have a little bit of extra safety when you're carrying it. That way, if you have any reservations about carrying one in the chamber, no big deal. And the second thing is, if you switch to single action, you have a nice crisp trigger pull that you can make accurate shots, and usually a single action trigger is even better than a striker fired trigger. So let's test this guy out here. I'm not guaranteeing anything. We're at 75 yards here. First time I shoot the gun, we'll just see if the sights are on. We'll see if I'm on, see if the gun works. A lot of things at play. No idea where that went. Shitty part about it becoming spring is that I don't get my dust cloud anymore. Maybe shoot like 3 or 4, and if I don't hit anything but air, we'll move up. Feels nice so far. Recoil impulse is really nice on these 38s. Feels like almost nothing. Huh. Nothing but air.
I don't see where it's going at all.
I don't either. We're gonna have to pattern this, I guess. Kind of shooting around it, I'm still not hitting anything. Weird. I went right, left, high, and low. Nothing. I'll go way high on the last one. Oh, no, I'm out. I'll have to go.
Get paper?
Yeah, well, that was a waste. Yeah, we'll have to go get paper. Ready?
Okay.
All right, so we're at 7 yards here. We'll just pattern this guy. Oh, that explains where we're going. If you can see where I hit on the target. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3 inches low, and it looks like 1 inch off to the left. Okay, take a look. Okay, not a bad group for first couple of rounds shooting a gun. Just have to take the sights, move them up a little bit.
Good thing to know, you're gonna need a screwdriver to adjust the sights, yeah?
Yep, I tried to do it with a tip of a bullet, but it didn't work. It's too thin. Okay, gotta go a little more. Right in the
Dead
bullseye,
nuts.
yep. Another one right in the bullseye. Okay, so she's accurate at 7 yards. We just had to adjust the sights a little. Actually pretty easy. They're very nice adjustments. Clicks are very tactile, audible, you can hear them. That's super nice. It's a lot better sight on this than you get on your like $1,200 Python, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a pretty good group.
There's a ping. Might be the longest we've had to wait into a video to get a ping.
Oh, I'll give you some pings. Okay.
Yep.
Try the double action out. Ejector works real nice too. It's a nice little gun so far.
And go. Now we're cooking with gasoline.
Yeah. And it looks like
The sun keeps going in and out.
they do. So we're at
Just like
50
you.
here, and we'll see if we can make some hits now. I'm a little tired, but I think we got her now that we're sighted in. There we go. Well, we did. It's amazing what happens when you pattern your sights. Try that little one. That real little one. Oh, we're out. All right. Now let's try some double action from 50. I'm not promising anything. It's pretty heavy. But if we stage it, we'll still miss. There we go.
Oh boy. Ha-ha!
Sometimes you miss. Like now. I think I'm going high. Yep, I was. Well, we have some hits, some misses. That's the way she blows.
Short burst of fun.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we got stuck.
Oh no.
Look at that.
Oh no.
Extended lever there.
Caught it.
Yeah.
Easy fix though.
Yeah, it is.
But an annoyance. Last round.
Gotta make sure you hit the last round. And you gotta practice with your left hand every once in a while. Should have told Jamie Lannister that. All right, so first impressions. I like the sights. I like the sight picture. Once we got the sights adjusted, all it took was a few clicks going up and we were good to go. Once we got them adjusted, super accurate, especially in single action. The double action's a little heavy, but you gotta remember these MSRP are like 600, 650. This is not gonna be a Performance Center Smith & Wesson like 629 or anything like that right out of the box. You are gonna get the cool grips, you are gonna get the sights, and the reliability was pretty good. In and out was nice. As far as the extended latch there though, caught one of the brass coming out. Could you have fixed that really quick? Absolutely. If I could have flicked out with my hand and it would have been gone right away. I just wanted to show you guys that it did happen. It wasn't quite a ridiculous malfunction by any means, but it did take place, and that's the first time I've ever seen that on a Revolver, so I wanted to just show you that. Is it a good gun? I think so. So far, is it worth $600? So far, it appears to be to me. I like the sights. It was a fun gun to shoot. We only shot 6 rounds of 357 through it, and the recoil handled pretty well. As far as the back of the frame goes, I didn't get any bumping on here like I did the Colt. Recently, I'd shot the Colt King Cobra, and the King Cobra was very uncomfortable. The Python and the Anaconda are two of my favorite guns ever, but at least from my last experience, this one's fairly favorable. This one comes in under the Colt King Cobra as well, although you don't get the cool Colt name, and this one certainly doesn't look as good in my personal opinion. More of a satin finish as opposed to a polish. That being said, just as usable, and the sight didn't drift or go off course or anything like that, which I was a little worried about. When you get target sights like this, these adjustable sights, sometimes you get the benefit of adjusting them, and sometimes you get the chore of always having to adjust them because they either come out of alignment or they simply have to be aligned from the factory. So instead of an actual feature, sometimes it turns into a shit show. But this one did not, and it was pretty accurate. Once we got it going, I was able to print a pretty good group at 7, more of a fist-sized group at 15, and then we were able to even get a one-handed hit at 75, and then multiple hits at 50. Pretty good so far. We shot their ammunition, however, pretty quick, and we will be doing a full review on this. I did like this enough to review it. I want to get more revolvers on the channel, and I do want to be able to get a couple thousand rounds at them so I can get myself a little more proficient with them as well. I've been working on reloads, been working on the manipulation of the firearm as opposed to the actual semi-automatic platform, which is what I'm so accustomed to shooting. So this will be yet another way I can get better at doing something I like to do, and also be a gun that you can defend yourself with if you need to. And even though it doesn't look quite as good as a Python, it still looks pretty good. Let me know your opinions below. Let me know if you think this gun is worth it, whether it's not. If you want to see a full review of it, make sure to put it in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.